Good morning, and thanks so much for being with us in the Fox 43 kitchen today. It is Wednesday, so it is an Olivia's Day. We have Chef Yanni, we got Dre with the drinks, and we have delicious food coming your way. Now we wanna tell people 'tis pumpkin season.
Yes, it is.
And we know, a lot of people put them in drinks and soups and all that kind of stuff. We don't want you to be afraid of a pumpkin. It is not something that just needs to sit on your front stoop.
Yeah, don't be scared of a pumpkin. Don't be afraid of a Pennsylvania Dutch crooked neck squash. Don't be scared of any of those gourds you see hanging out at your grocery store. There's so many things you could do with them. They're fun to do. And we're actually incorporating ours today in ours. So we'll start in the theme of pumpkins. We'll start with ours. This right here is one of those Pennsylvania Dutch crooked neck squashes. You could use pumpkin. You could use any of those fancy gourds you see. All I've done here, I've peeled my pumpkin. I've cut them into 1-inch cubes, okay? So far,
how long did it take you to peel it? Because that feels like the hardest part.
Here's the thing. If you don't want to peel it, use a knife and cut the skin right off, and you will find yourself, wow, why didn't I do this the first time when I was trying to use a peeler?
Not speaking from experience.
And cursing out the world and everyone else's existence. How about I just use a knife for this? You will find yourself to be in a lot more comfort while you're doing that, all right? So, Mom, what'd this take, 2 minutes? We got this whole butter.
Yeah,
I mean, it was literally 2 minutes.
quickly.
We got this thing all peeled up. Okay, so right now, I got my pumpkin here, my squash, whatever you want to call it. I got fresh thyme. I love fresh thyme on top of that so far. I'm also going to put some salt. All right, some black pepper. A little bit more black pepper. Okay, and for these guys, I'm going to put some more. I'll put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom, so I'm going to drizzle a little bit more on top. All right, and I'm going to roast those in the oven. They'll be done when they're fork tender. The reason I'm not putting them in yet is because I got something else going in the oven, and I want to show you how to do that. Right here is feta cheese. Right here are my squares, okay? This is feta cheese wrapped in phyllo dough. Now, you might be thinking, oh, yes, you see these TV people. They have so many fancy ingredients and so many fancy tools. They got a paintbrush while they're cooking. Who is this? What is this? Listen, I don't want to hear your excuses. You can do anything. I don't have a paintbrush today. You know what I got? I got paper towels. I bunched them up. That's going to be my paintbrush for today, and I want to show you one, all right? So, Justin, can you do this one over here, brother? I got some olive oil right here, all right? You could use butter, but I'm going to use olive oil. It's going to be for a lean. We're making a salad after all. Notice how I didn't drench this thing in oil. If I would have drenched the entire thing in oil, the problem becomes it's going to take longer to bake in the oven, all right? Just make sure you cover it. It doesn't need to be a lot of oil. But notice how I'm keeping my strokes the same way, left to right, whole way down. For this specific feta wrap phyllo thing we're doing, I'm going to use 2 sheets of phyllo dough, okay? Right there. Here's my feta square. We're going to go right in the center, okay? Well, a real simple fold one for this one, all right? We're going to right the whole way over. We're going to put a little bit more oil on that side. Remember, you don't need a lot. Then we're going to do the left side, okay? A little bit more oil on this. And now we begin folding up. Real simple here. Okay, folding up.
You just like swaddling a baby.
Just like that.
It's like when the nurses do it at the hospital and you get home and you're like, what do I do with this baby?
It's real simple, guys. Come on now. All right. And now for these, I'm going to put a little bit of sesame seed on top as they bake in the oven. Love sesame seed when I'm baking it. Anyone who's worked with sesame seeds and done it right, when they bake, the smell that the aroma that they are able to create, it is nothing short of fantastic. So I'm going to toss these bad boys in the oven. Like I said, you're going to get a beautiful browning on your pumpkin. When it's fork tender, that's how you know it's complete. Coming up.
Just like this segment.
Yeah, go ahead. Exactly.
This segment is now fork tender, and we got a lot more coming your way. Of course, Ray is going to have the drink for you coming up in a little bit as well in the Fox 43 kitchen.